The Buddha in Your Mirror. The Life of the Buddha. Unlike the Western religions of Judaism, Christianity, and Islam, Buddhism makes no claim of divine revelation. Instead, it is the teaching of a single human being who, through his own efforts, awoke to the law of life within himself. He was a man who wrote nothing down and about whom we know very little, but what is known has become the catalyst for changing millions of lives. The historical Buddha, whose given name was Siddhartha, which means one who has achieved his goal, and family name was Gautama, which means best cow, was born in northern India approximately 2,500 to 3,000 years ago. Opinions differ to the actual date, but modern research tends to place the Buddha's birth in either the 6th or 5th century BCE. The timing, while not exact, remains significant. As the German philosopher Karl Jaspers has noted, Siddhartha was born at approximately the same time as Socrates in Greece, Confucius in China, and Isaiah in the Judaic world. The simultaneous appearance of these great men, according to Jaspers, marked the dawn of spiritual civilization. Siddhartha's father was the ruler of the Shakya clan, a small tribe located near the border of Nepal. Hence, the Buddha became known as Shakyamuni, sage of the Shakyas. Since the written record is scant, the details of his early life are sketchy. We know that Siddhartha was born a prince and lived in affluence. We know that he was endowed with keen intelligence and an introspective nature. As a young man, he took a wife, Yashodhara, who bore him a son, Radhula. Eventually, he forsook his wealthy, privileged existence to pursue a path of wisdom and self-knowledge. What drove him to leave the luxury of home and the security of family is expressed in the legend of the 4 meetings. The young prince is said to have left his palace in Kapilavastu on 4 different occasions. Exiting from the eastern gate, he encountered a man bent and shriveled with age. Leaving through the southern gate, he saw a sick person. On a 3rd outing, emerging from the western gate, he saw a corpse. Finally, going out through the northern gate, he came upon a religious ascetic. The old man, the sick person, and the corpse represented the problems of old age, sickness, and death. Together with birth or living itself, these conditions are called the 4 sufferings, the fundamental problems of human existence. Shakyamuni's motive in abandoning his princely status for an ascetic life was nothing less than to discover how to overcome the 4 sufferings. In the manner of ancient Indian arhats, or holy men, who wandered the countryside in quest of ultimate truth, Siddhartha began his journey. We know that the path was arduous and filled with physical and mental challenges. He first traveled south and entered Rajagriha, capital of the kingdom of Magadha, where he practiced under the teacher Alara Kalama, who, through meditation, was said to have attained the realm where nothing exists. Quickly attaining the same stage, Siddhartha found his questions unresolved. He turned to another sage, Udaka Ramaputta, who had attained the realm where there is neither thought nor no thought. Mastering this meditation as well, Siddhartha still had not found answers to his deepest questions. As Daisaku Ikeda, one of the foremost modern interpreters of Buddhism, has written in The Living Buddha, For yoga masters like Alara Kalama and Udaka Ramaputta, yoga practice had become an end in itself. Both yoga and Zen meditation are excellent practices developed by Asian philosophy and religion, but as Shakyamuni made clear, they should be employed as methods for attaining an understanding of the ultimate truth, not looked upon as the ends in themselves. Siddhartha then embarked on a series of ascetic practices, including temporary suspension of breathing, fasting, and mind control. After several years of tormenting his body almost to the point of death, he finally abandoned the rigorous ascetic pursuits that had debilitated him and proceeded to meditate under a peepal, a type of fig tree later named the Bodhi tree, near Gaya. Eventually, around the age of 30, he attained enlightenment and became a Buddha. Thank you.